you will get to hear the questions and answers just like I did in the first level. Never out to trick you. It's 25 questions. They're true and false or multiple choice. And you can just type your answer into the chat. First one is multiple choice. What should you do if a dish breaks underwater? A, put on an oven mitt and reach in to get the broken dish pieces. B, wrap your hand and grab the broken pieces. C, wrap your hand, drain the water, and carefully pick up the glass. Or D, wait until you're done with all your dishes and then go grab the pieces. Very good. C, wrap your hand, drain the water, and carefully pick up the glass. Next question is true and false. When cutting foods, cut so the force is away from your body. Very good, that is true. Multiple choice. What food, if not cooked properly, can result in salmonella poisoning? A, fish, B, pork, C, chicken, D, ground beef. Very good, C is right, chicken. Multiple choice. When is it appropriate to clean up spills from the top of the stove/oven? A, clean it as the pan is cooking on the stove. B, as soon as you take your pan off the stove. C, once the stove has cooled down. Or D, if you clean it before you cook, you don't have to clean it again. Correct, once the stove has cooled down. True or false? When using small appliances, plug the appliance cord into the wall first and then the appliance. You are correct, that would be false. Multiple choice. What should you do if the phone rings while cooking on top of the stove? A, turn the burner off, put pot handles inward and answer the phone. B, turn the pot handles in and go answer the call. C, go quickly and grab the phone. D, turn down the heat and then answer the call. Correct. It is A, turn the burner off, put hot handles inward and answer the phone. True or false? Because microwaves heat food evenly, it is not necessary to test the temperature. You are right, that is false. Multiple choice. What household item accounts for the most hospital visits each year? A, toaster, B, microwave, C, knives, or D, stove/oven? Correct. C, knives. True or false? Knives should be stored with other utensils. Correct, that is false. This is another true and false, sorry. Household products with the flammable symbol should be stored near the stove, range, and oven. That would be false. True or false? Electrical shock is the most common household accident. Oops. Listen to it again. Electrical shock is the most common household accident. Yes, we just said it was knives. So electrical shock would be false. Multiple choice, nope, I'm sorry, true and false. True or false? If a fire occurs in the kitchen, throw flour on it to put it out. Yes, that would be false. True or false? As you can see, there are more true and false than multiple choice. True or false? It is safe to use extension cords in the kitchen. That is false. These next ones are all true and false. You should cut a tomato or apple in half before chopping. You are right, that is true. It is safe to use a dish towel to hold a hot pan. Correct? False. An all-purpose fire extinguisher should be kept in your kitchen. Yes, that is true. E. coli can be found in ground beef that is not thoroughly cooked. It is true. True or false? The hot water temperature in your home should be lower than 130 degrees. No. False. Does anybody know why it's false? It should be 120 or lower. 130 is going to be too hot. So 120 or lower. So that's false. What procedure should be followed if a grease fire occurs while broiling something inside your oven? What procedure should be followed if a grease fire occurs while broiling something inside your oven? A, turn off the oven. B, turn off the oven and close the door. C, throw flour on it. D, pour water on it. B is the right answer. Turn off the oven and close the oven door. 5 left. Multiple choice. When should you wash cutting boards? A, before you wash the glasses. B, with all the other dishes. C, before and after every use. D, after you wash the plates. The correct answer is C, before and after every use. True or false? It is safe to reuse a washcloth that has been used to clean up broken glass. That is false. Multiple choice. What type of clothing should be worn when cooking? A hooded sweatshirt. B, short sleeves and tight fitting. C, loose clothes and fitting sleeves. Or D, a coat. Correct. B as in boy, short sleeves and tight fitting. Straight-edged knives are used to cut what types of food? A, cheeses. B, meat and vegetables. C, slices of cake. Or D, bread. B, meat and vegetables is correct. True or false? A dull knife is the safest knife to use. False is correct. Last question. Why is it important to uncover hot foods away from your face? A, it's not. You should uncover towards your face. B, then you don't have to use an oven mitt. C, so the cover doesn't get ruined. Or D, to prevent steam burns. Correct, D, to prevent steam burns. It is a fairly easy, at least I think it's fairly easy. To get your 80%, you would need 20 or above. That means you could miss 5. If you miss 6, then you'd need to take it over. I will open it during our class time tomorrow, so about a little bit before 1:30 I should have it open. And then I'll close it a little bit after 2:15-ish. Most of you will get through with this in minutes. It's not going to take you that long. Does anybody have questions on the safety test before we talk about knives? I shut off my face there so I can make the screen a little bit bigger. And I think I can make this full screen. Yes, it's a little bit easier to see then. I just wanted to talk about the different knives. Before I do that, I wanted to let you know how this week is going. So tomorrow, the only thing I have for you is the safety test. That's your only concern. Wednesday, there's some knife videos that show you the different types of cuts and how to hold your knife. And then Thursday is the first lab where you're practicing cutting. And if you don't have anything at home, it could be carrots, potatoes, peppers, onions, apples. Find something to cut. If you absolutely have nothing, I posted an options chart for lab options on the front page of Schoology, and you could pick one of those other options. They are from like washing dishes after meals, creating posters, videos. There's lots of different choices. So then you would look for one of those because all labs are summatives, as you know, and so you want to get your 15 points. So when you do your cutting this Thursday, or if you want to do it before, whenever you have a chance, make sure you take pictures and submit it, or you could take a video as your proof that you were practicing. Next week we will actually be doing garnishes, and again, you may not have the veggies at home, but if you do, or if you know that your family is going to the grocery store, I'll probably post this for everybody. Usually we do something with an apple. We make an apple swan, and then if we were in the classroom, I'd give you 3-4 radishes, and then you could make different things into radishes. So for sure, if you could get an apple to try the apple swan, that would be good, because one of the days next week will be that lab. Usually if we were in class for the cutting lab, we do potatoes and we cut them into julienne strips and make them into French fries. You might have remembered that from other people in the lab or in the class, or noticed that from talking with other students. Okay, so let's look at these knives. The video talked about the chef knife and then the bread knife. It's also known as the serrated edge knife that, as you know, it would go in, cut through breads and thicker crust. Santoku knife, you might have these at home where they have kind of the dents into the knife. It's usually best, it says, for a thicker cut. It's good for rocking something, like if you were going to chop up maybe nuts. That, or of course the chef knife. The chef knife is the one that you're going to use the most, along with the paring knife. The chef knife, like we said,